Today in cannabis news, there is yet another adult use cannabis sales effort that has been put on hold due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Michigan may not have enough cannabis to go around, and Aurora has announced plans to ensure they aren't delisted from the New York Stock Exchange. It's Thursday, April 16th, and this is your TRICHOMES Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the TRICHOMES.com studios in Southern California, it's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
Adult use cannabis has been delayed in Guam during the COVID-19 pandemic. The global pandemic is delaying yet another cannabis program, this time in the U.S. island territory of Guam. According to CannabisWire, just over 1 year ago, Guam Governor Lou Leon Guerrero signed the Guam Cannabis Industry Act of 2019 into law, legalizing cannabis for adult use. The legislation allows adults who are 21 and older to grow 6 plants at home and gives regulators 1 year to provide the framework for licenses and legal sales. But the 1 year mark, the first week of April 2020, came and went without a word. The governor declared a public health emergency and suspended non-essential government activity on the island effective March 16th through May 6th. This includes the Cannabis Control Board created by the legalization bill. The board is responsible for regulating all who buy, sell, produce, possess, transport, or deliver any cannabis items within Guam, according to its website. That board held more than a dozen meetings since the law's passage in order to meet the deadline, but Michael Weakley, a staff assistant in the governor's office, confirmed to CannabisWire that nothing will be released until after offices reopen.
Michigan adult use stores may be seeing a huge shortage of cannabis. According to MJBiz Daily, recreational cannabis stores in Michigan could face a shortage of product after state regulators ruled that adult use shops can no longer buy from a network of caregiver growers. The Marijuana Regulatory Agency issued a bulletin reversing course, saying only medical cannabis dispensaries can now buy and sell products from caregivers. Effective April 8, 2020, the MRA will not permit caregiver-produced or derived product to enter the adult use market, according to the bulletin. That overturns an earlier decision in March when the MRA ruled that caregivers could continue to supply both the medical and recreational side of the market until October 1st. Caregivers account for about 60% of the medical and recreational cannabis sold in Michigan. Both medical and adult use cannabis stores are allowed to stay open during the coronavirus crisis. The latest decision, however, could provide more business to the state's licensed cannabis cultivators and processors, while resulting in a critical shortage for adult use stores, at least in the short term.
Aurora Cannabis plans to consolidate stock in order to avoid New York Stock Exchange delisting. Aurora Cannabis announced on Monday that it is taking steps to shore up liquidity and rein compliance with New York Stock Exchange requirements after its stock traded at less than $1 for more than 30 days. The plan includes a 1-for-12 stock split, which will see the company consolidate all of its outstanding common shares on the basis of 1 common share for every 12 common shares currently outstanding. That consolidation is expected to take effect on or about May 11th. Aurora said it currently has over 1.3 billion common shares outstanding, and assuming no additional common shares are issued prior to the consolidation, the action will reduce the issued and outstanding common shares to about 109 million. According to Aurora's press release, the company expects the consolidation to restore compliance with the New York Stock Exchange, continue listing standards, and to provide access to a broad universe of investors, access to equity capital, and trading liquidity. Michael Singer, executive chairman and interim CEO, said the plans are appropriate actions for the company to strengthen their cash position and maintain financial flexibility.
And that was today's Morning Buzz. Come see what industry professionals are saying and join the conversation with the cannabis community at TRICHOMES.com.
And be sure to keep up with us on all social media platforms, subscribe to our podcast, and the TRICHOMES YouTube channel for daily content. My name is David Fortin.
And from a safe distance of more than 6 feet away from David, my name is Allison Ben-Yehuda. Take care.